So we'll go ahead and get this front brake cable off. We got to do it here, here, and we'll pull this front wheel off. Pull the shocks out. So let's get that. I'm gonna loosen up the adjustment up here. Undo this. Get this out of the way. Now to get these forks out, undo this bolt and that bolt, and the fork tube will slide down and out. Same thing on this side. There's one there, one there. Yeah. Now that we have this off, I can put it on the bench, tear it down. Amazon already sent me the wrong fork seals. That happens. They're a little AI assistant Rufus. He said they would fit, but they definitely don't fit, so I had to wait on replacements. These boots are still good. Yeah, that's dirty. I mean, I'm surprised there's oil in there, but some dirty oil. So pulling these springs out of here. Looks like there's a sleeve. Bring this out a little more. Should be a washer in here. Or a shim maybe. Oh, yep, there's the shim. Or maybe just a washer, I'm not real for sure. Then you'll have your long spring. That thing's gonna be nasty. Yeah. It stinks too. Like crude oil or gear oil. Oh man. Nah, I bet it's not gear oil. Anything's possible in 13 years, but I'm gonna pump this a little bit. And there should be a little clip in here. See if we can't get it out with a screwdriver. One of those bad boys. Okay. To get this bolt out of the bottom, I had to use an extension with a 14mm Allen wrench, which it does is it fits in the top of this, and you just hold this rod from spinning in there. Alright, now we got that bolt out, we can go ahead and pull this tube out. Set it to the side. There might be some stuff in here. And then we have this piece inside here. There's that rod we had to hold. There should be a spring. I think that's it. Alright, this is the opposite side of the one I just took apart off camera, or on camera, but I do already have it cleaned up, so I'll just reassemble it. Here's the old dust seal and the old seal. We'll get those out of the way. New dust seal. New oil seal. Okay, first thing is we need to get this oil seal in there. If you look at these oil seals, if you look down that groove, you'll see a spring. That spring needs to go down. See if we can't get this started by hand. Okay. I do have a seal driver here, but I don't have a hammer. So use a seal driver to get it in there. I'm gonna do it softly because I think they have a metal sleeve on them, but I don't want to bend it. Got it hammered down just enough to get that little clip seated in that groove right there, so I'll get that in. think I'm gonna do the dust seal last. I probably could put it on later. So set that to the side for a minute. You're gonna take your tube here, and it gets get the spring, slide it over this, and shove that down the tube. And this piece here goes there. Get a little fork oil, put on that seal. And you slide this back in. Use my big 14mm Allen socket there. Then we can tighten up this. Pull this back out. This video is probably all over the place, but I googled it. It says it takes like 5.5 ounces of oil. I'm gonna go with 6 because there'll probably be some left in the cut. Of oil in there, or 5.5 ounces. I'll put this cap back on. Last piece is this dust seal. Alright, that's it. Got the fluid, the new oil seal, the dust seal back in there. So that one should be good to go. Might have looked a little tricky on camera, but it's hard to get it all to film. Alright, so we got that one done. I'm gonna do the other side off camera, and then we'll get them back on the bike, and that should be it. I mean, I'll probably go over the fluids, but it should be ready to go. It was just simple seals and oil. So all right, I never really showed how to get these seals out, and I've already done both sides, but you can have a seal puller. Some people use wood screws on both sides of this, and they'll kind of pull it out. But what I do, only on these, I mean, I've never done this before till now, but heat that up just enough to where you can start to see some of that oil smoking. And then you know when this is warm enough, like that's probably hot, but this is just really warm to the touch. But you get this nice and warm, and you can almost just pull that seal out. Wow, last thing I do is tighten these up. I'll get a torque wrench on those. I just cycled the suspension a couple times before tightening up these bottom ones. feels better. Alright, I'm glad to have that done. It wasn't a big project. Just waiting on parts. They sent me the wrong fork seals, so I had to wait on that. And then for the clutch, I had to order it because I didn't know what I'd see in there. But it's cold and raining today, but I'll get this thing out and go over it one more time. But it should be ready to go. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Thank you.